Okay, we're in Saint Augustine. This is our very first trip. This place is called Alpha Omega, I think. It does have a coupon for 10% off of 20 bucks, so here we go. Hey babe, what do you think of this place so far?
Well, it's got a lot of neat stuff.
It's organized.
It's very organized.
Their maternity stuff was actually in a separate section, so we'll see what comes of that. Okay, so I'm going to do a voiceover of this portion because you could not hear what I was saying in the video. And right here, what I'm saying is just that whenever my belly goes down, I think this is going to be more of a flattering shirt. This is a nursing top, and so I don't have anything like this in my wardrobe, so I think it'll be neat to have something functional, but that also looks a little bit more pulled together. I mean, it's still a t-shirt, but and then the pants, I liked the color, but I really didn't like certain things about the style, so I passed on the pants. All right, now this dress, there were actually several things I really liked about this style. I loved the detailing. You can't actually tell, but that keyhole actually comes down pretty low, and so I wasn't very comfortable in it, and plus it was a little bit short, and this belly's only going to get bigger, so I let this one go. Okay, now you guys, this bell, oh my goodness, I kept finding myself getting inspiration from beachy items. This was $10 and I definitely didn't have a spot for it, but oh, it's so cute. This was also $10, which I thought was a little high, but I really thought this was cute. So this second store, I actually somehow forgot to get footage of while we were inside, but it was very organized. I really liked it. They had good prices, and several of the kids' items that I found were from this store. So this was our third stop. A lot of these artwork pieces did come with higher ticket prices, but some of them were actually really nice, and they had a really impressive teapot collection. So I said I kept getting inspired by the beach items. I don't have a need or a desire for these in my home. It really doesn't make sense where I live. But I kept thinking, boy, if I had a beach house, I would probably be decorating it using some of these items. Another thing that I like to look for at thrift stores are pieces of fabric that I can use to sew hair bows. This is just something I've gotten into recently. So spoiler alert, I did get these two pieces on the left. And then, of course, the fall lover in me was attracted to this pattern with the acorns, but I realized once I got it into bow form, you couldn't tell what the pattern was, so I had to pass. All right, I'm just going to be real with you guys on this last shop. It was a non-air conditioned warehouse. A non-air conditioned warehouse in Florida in the summer, with someone who at the time was 27 weeks pregnant. So needless to say, this wasn't my favorite shop. I did find a few things here. I probably would have found more, but I could not take the heat, so we didn't stay. All right, so going all the way back to the beginning of the day to that first thrift store, their sale of the day was that kids' clothes were $1, which is a decent price. So this first little dress, I had actually never heard of this brand before. I think it was 6 to 12 months, but I got this for baby girl, and I just thought it was a really sweet shape and pattern. It's floral. All right, moving on. This is honestly that same kind of vibe, same fit and style. This is an Old Navy dress, and this one is 12 to 18 months, and it's just a classic navy and white stripe. And then you already saw this one. This was the first thing that my eye was drawn to, and I fell in love with it. And the sizing was a little weird on it. I think it says like size extra large, so I really don't know at what point this will fit her, but it was so cute, I didn't care. And then the last kids item I came across were these little shorts. I just thought the pattern was cute and they're very summery looking. And then of course you've already seen this nursing top. This is the only item I picked up for our son on the trip, and it may be a little bit small for him, but I just loved the look of it. It's actually a Levi's shirt. And then moving right along, this is an 18-month Carter shirt. I'm drawn to anything that is denim, and I just think this will look so cute with some leggings and some little fall shoes. And then there again with the blue jean pattern, these are 12-month, these little bloomers. And then this little shirt is newborn. Oh my goodness. I don't even know how you put a newborn in something like this, but it's so cute. And then there again with the fabric, here's a closer look at the pattern. I really don't even know what you would call this pattern, but it was sort of like a blue periwinkle color in the background with the white on top. And then this is sort of a blue toned gray, sort of linen fabric. And that brings us to the last thrift store. I found these 3 quarter-length sleeve dresses. This first one was just in this adorable mustard color. These are a little bit larger in size. I think 2 are 4T and 1 is 5T. And so these will possibly go to my nieces before they go to baby girl because she won't be able to wear them for quite a while. This one was so pretty and I thought would be wonderful for Halloween time with the cats and the black and white themed. And then this one I thought really could go any time of year with the purple and white stripes. Thank you guys so much for tagging along on our trip. I hope you kind of felt like you were there and experienced it with us. This was a super fun thing that we really haven't done on vacation before. And I just think it's neat to see what items you find in a city that's completely different than your own. Obviously, like I mentioned, we saw a lot of beachy items because that's where we were. And so it was fun just to kind of draw inspiration from this location. So anytime that you're traveling by air, you have to be very careful about what you bring back with you. You know, if you have a checked bag, it has to fit in a certain weight limit. If you have a carry-on, you have to make sure that you can fit those things in your carry-on bag. So these were things that we were all mindful of, and that's why we did only end up purchasing clothes. Brandon found some coffee mugs that he really liked. I found several larger items, but it wasn't feasible. But the clothing that we did find, I was really happy with. All right, thanks you guys for tagging along. I hope you kind of felt like you were part of the experience. If you've never thrifted on vacation, just give it a try. You know, you don't have to go to 4 thrift stores and spend your morning doing it, but it really was fun. It's an inexpensive way to just kind of connect with that area a little bit more. And another thing about thrift stores is a lot of them are charitable. A lot of them are mission driven. So a lot of these thrift stores, we really got to see what their heart was. Some of them were motivated by raising money for animals and animal shelters. Some of them were raising money to give back to the community or to work with the homeless population, which we found to be pretty prevalent in Saint Augustine. So that's a neat part of it too, just to kind of get connected to where you are and to what their heart is all about. If you are around the Saint Augustine area or find yourself going there at some time in the future, I'm going to link the names of all of the thrift stores down below so that you can find them. Alright guys, that's all for this video. Keep watching. If you haven't yet, please like it and subscribe so you can get my content coming straight to you, and I'll be talking to you soon.